from the very first second, Meghan Markle's latest holiday special didn't just feel awkward, it felt painful, uncomfortable, like watching something you know you shouldn't be watching but can't look away from. It somehow managed to stack cringe on top of cringe, each moment worse than the last. What was supposed to be festive instantly turned unsettling.
Hair, hands in hair, handling food, and that. And I'm certainly not having my hands in my hair around the food.
When she began cooking with raw dough, pressed into her bare hands, no gloves, hair loose, swinging freely. Touching food meant for others, and then there was the ring. That oversized, expensive pinky ring went straight into the dough, digging in like a stamp of ego. It told you everything about what mattered most in that moment. And it wasn't hygiene, warmth, or anyone else eating the food. Bare feet in the kitchen made their appearance next, instantly driving back every hygiene complaint from her last cooking segment. Watching her pad around bare feet.
She's got that, whatever, $1 million pinky ring on and pressing it into the dough. Hello, Salmonella. I never can say that right. Salmonella Sussex. How are you again, my old friend? Like, what's happening? Why would you do that? Take off your jewelry.
But while handling food felt less like a holiday special and more like a dare. Anyone who ate from that kitchen honestly deserved hazard pay.
Surprised to learn that she seems to have invented the cracker, which I thought had been invented by somebody called Thomas Smith in 1806. But we saw her doing all those sort of things. I mean, what she seems to always do is present things as if no one's ever done them before.
Then came the Christmas crackers, a tradition that has existed since 1847, older than generations of families. Yet she presented them as if she'd personally invented the concept. On camera, with that familiar tone of discovery, as though the world had been waiting for her to introduce holiday magic. The commentary afterward only made it worse.
Tiny bit. She has been bathed, so she's looking great. So are you, my darling.
Watching someone act, surprised that crackers existed long before her, while still presenting them like a personal contribution, crossed from bizarre into comedy. This wasn't inspiration, it was revisionist storytelling. And just when you thought it couldn't get more awkward, Guy the Beagle appeared in multiple shots. The same dog who died in January of 2025, which means Netflix recycled old footage and slapped a fresh holiday label on content filmed at least a year earlier. What made that decision even more telling was that Netflix editors could have removed every frame with Guy.
Again, she's using the children as part of her, look at me, I'm the lovely mum making things for them for Christmas. And then apparently she has this sort of moment of downtime when they go to bed and she sits there and contemplates things. I mean, it's as if she's invented Christmas, and frankly, she
They didn't. They left it in. And that choice spoke volumes about how much care, attention, and effort went into this project. Visually, the entire set felt drained of joy. Beige everywhere, crackers, wrapping paper, surfaces, all blending into a dull, lifeless palette that looked more like a storage unit than a Christmas celebration. And noticeably missing? Children. No mess, no laughter, no chaos. Just Meghan alone after bedtime, hand-painting store-bought cookies in silence. A task that most families finish in under 20 minutes was narrated like a groundbreaking achievement. She explained every tiny movement, as if she were solving complex equations, presenting herself as the pioneer of a brand new holiday tradition. The comparison became impossible to ignore. Catherine built her holiday image over years, handmade details, bows, warmth, consistency. Yet, here was Meghan, suddenly announcing that bows were her thing, trying to claim a visual identity that had been established long before the special ever aired. Then came the bows, declaring bows as her signature. No hesitation, no irony. As if history didn't exist, as if audiences wouldn't notice the borrowing. Harry wandered into the kitchen mid-scene, dropped a kiss, delivered some empty small talk, and stood there smiling awkwardly like an extra waiting for direction. The interaction felt stiff, rehearsed, and strangely hollow. More detergent commercial audition than intimate holiday moment. Another scene jumped to a different room just minutes earlier. Everything about it screamed scripted. Tree hopping, forced laughter. Lines about making memories delivered with a wide smile but completely flat eyes. The disconnect was glaring. It didn't feel joyful. It felt practiced. Naomi Osaka's presence only amplified the discomfort. Normally confident and commanding, she visibly faded during the wreath-making segment. Her energy drained, her eyes dulled. Her body language practically begged to be anywhere else. Watching her struggle through forced banter made the whole moment feel heavy instead of festive. It's important to always try things that we're not so great at, which I should remind myself when I try to draw or get on a tennis court. I am so painfully bad. The repetition didn't help. The moment dragged on, painfully self-aware, as if even the guests knew this was going nowhere. It can't be like the worst I've ever seen. I believe it would be. It can't be like the worst I've ever seen. I believe it would be. A trained chef stood inches away while Meghan narrated every microscopic step of cooking, explaining the obvious like the audience had never seen food prepared before. Stirring became a lecture. Simmering became a revelation. This is that great ketchup pepe flavor. I love ketchup pepe pasta. Oh my gosh, it is a cozy pasta dish featuring lots of cheese and black pepper. Give this clear throat a little simmer. Just going to start to add our flour. This feels like fondue. You've never heard anyone say fondant. Oh, it smells so good. We're adding some pecorino and some parmesan. Raw vegetables arranged in a circle became her version of a sustainable holiday snack. The final result looked less festive and more clinical, like samples prepared for lab testing. Yet she smiled proudly, as if it belonged in a gallery. The finale sealed it. Forced toasts, raised glasses, everyone reciting the show's name in unison. The stiffness was unbearable. Discomfort radiated through the screen. Obligation replaced joy. Champagne clinked among people who didn't even seem like real friends, just bodies filling space. 13 cringe moments from Meghan Markle's holiday special, each one somehow outdoing the last. Drop a comment telling us which moment made you laugh hardest.